Hey guys, so starting off for this tutorial, I am using Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean as a highlight underneath my brow bone, and I am just using Sigma's flat shader brush. Next, I'm going in with the Sephora red lip liner, and I'm going to use that to cut out my crease. And this is just going to be a base for all the other colors that we are going to lay on top later on in the video. Now I'm using Kat Von D Vida Loca's palette, and I am going to use the color Fran after I smudge my cut crease out. Using pencil brush in E30. This is a Sigma brush. So now I'm going to go in with that color Fran, and I am using an It Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to blend that over my cut crease as a transition shade. And to make it more vibrant, I went ahead and added Makeup Geek Lemon Drop on top of that cut crease. And this is just to make the yellow more vibrant. So right here, what I'm doing before I add that color is I am blending all that yellow out. And then I am going in with a MAC 228, and I'm using Analogue. And we're just going to blend all of that out to get rid of the harshness of that line. It's a cut crease, it's going to be harsh, but just blend it out a little bit. So next I'm going in with a MAC eyeshadow, and this is called Red Brick. This is just a deeper orange than the orange I used from the Kat Vida Loca's palette. I'm getting tongue-tied. So yeah, I went ahead and blended that in with the MAC blending brush 221. Just blending all those colors in together. So now I'm going in with the star of the show, and this is Sugar Pill's red eyeshadow called Love. And I am using Kat Von D's universal brush. This is the pencil brush. And I'm just cutting over my crease. You can add layers and just blend it out because you want it to be harsh, but a good harsh. It's a cut crease. So yeah, just keep brushing over that line. And right here, I'm using a unique brush. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's a shader brush. So I'm just blending and then going back over that line, putting more color on top and just blending over it again. See, so what you want to do is just keep layering the color on top of it and just blend, add, and blend. But you could do it to your liking. It doesn't have to be exactly how I'm doing it because I am layering a bunch on top of it. I just want it to pop more. So now I'm using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And this is an eyeshadow primer, but what I'm doing is I'm cutting out my crease just to make it more crispy, and I'm going to lay glitter over that lid in a second. This is a good way to cut your crease out, especially when you mess up on the line. You can just clean it up and it'll look sharp again. You won't even tell that you messed up on it. And definitely work in sections when you do this. Don't just put the brush on your lid and swipe it. Work in small sections so that line can be pretty crisp. Sorry, I was kind of getting a little low right there. You guys can't see my lid, but my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going back in with Sugar Pill's eyeshadow in Love, and I'm just going over that line. This is also a unique brush. It's just an eyebrow brush. Any angled brush will do for this. So what I'm doing right there is blending it upwards. I'm also using this to go over that line, but to also use it to blend. So right here, I am using Makeup Geek in Lemon Drop, and I am just adding a little bit more highlight underneath my brow, above that crease, and I'm blending in those colors. So here, I'm using my MAC flat shader brush. I think it's a 242. I don't have it on me right now, but I'm using that for my lid, and I'm placing Lit Glitter in California Soul, and number 3. So what I do is I dip my brush in the glue, and then I dip it in the glitter, and then I pat it on my lid in small sections. So next I'm doing my eyeliner. This is Kat Von D's Trooper. And I am just drawing it on in small sections. Eyeliner really isn't my favorite thing to do. I'm not good with eyeliner, but I'm getting better at it. Okay, so next I'm going in with my It Cosmetics blending brush. It's a taper brush, and I'm going in with that color from the Kat Von D Vida Loca palette in Analogue, and I'm just smudging that underneath my eye. So next I'm going in with Fran, and that's the yellow color. I'm just using that to blend into the orange so it doesn't look too crazy. Just mirror all those colors together. Like, you want this to be smoked out lower lash line. And then I'm going in with MAC Red Brick. And this is a Sephora brush. It's a flat shader. It doesn't have a number. And then I'm grabbing some of that Sugar Pill Love and using my pencil brush from Sigma, and I am just smudging that all underneath my eye. And I used a lot right here because I wanted it to really pop. So for my inner corner, I went ahead and used that yellow in Mulder. Oh guys, I'm so sorry, it was Fran. So I'm using that, and then I went ahead and used a NYX pigment. I sprayed it and I used that over that inner corner color just to make it more vibrant. It's just a yellow pigment from NYX cosmetic line. You can get it at Ulta. So I'm just touching up that red underneath my eye with the pencil brush and smoking it out. And for my waterline, I use Anastasia Beverly Hill Waterproof Cream Color in Coral Reef. And the brush I used was from Sigma, and it's E10, a small eyeliner brush. So I just use that for my waterline. Okay guys, so this was a finished outcome. I based this on a Star Wars theme. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you guys do decide to recreate this look, please tag me on my Instagram. All the details of everything I used in this video will be down below in the description box. Please stay tuned for more videos.